Where am I? Oh, this looks pretty. Ooh. My, distance is only 60 chunks. Oh, okay. Yep, Zoom still works. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new Minecraft series. I am doing this series in the interim while Egg Carton is currently on hiatus. We should be coming back with Season 5 around January. But in the meantime, I'm doing this series, which is the first time I'm ever doing a Minecraft hardcore run. The series will last up until I die, which I don't know if that's going to be one episode and, you know, I'm gonna fall out of a tree or whatever and die, which looks very possible around here. Or it could last, 30 episodes. Knowing my abilities to play video games, I wouldn't bank on the 30 episode idea. Now, there will be some cuts in this. Just know that you have my word that I am not going to be cheating here. This is actually like, once I die, the series is over, and even if that is after this first episode, if that's 30 seconds after I hit record for an episode, we're just gonna go until I die. Yeah. I don't really expect to make it very long because I am not the most careful person while playing this game. I am, however, going to occasionally have jump cuts here and there just because, yeah, there's a lot of Minecraft that is just me walking around gathering resources quietly. So I am going to leave the recording running, however, in case something happens. You know, this is a really decent starting area. Got cows there. I saw sheep over that hill over that way. And oh, is the sun going down already? Or is that going up? Can't tell. In any case, my ideas here are just that I'm going to, establish a proper base. None of this, like, technically I could survive forever if I just, built a hole in the ground and lived in that for the entire time, but I really want to, I mean, I really like building, so we're definitely gonna have some large-scale builds here, and given my history of, given my history of playing this game, I'm probably just gonna wind up unceremoniously falling off the edge of my build at some point. I do think I want to build down there. It looks like a very pretty area to start my base. Overall, no real plans. No real established ideas, just going at it. Just gonna kill a couple sheep here just to get a bed. I'm also realizing that I should probably turn the game up so you guys can actually hear what's going on. When I'm not recording, I tend to play on very low volume. The cave here, but that makes me very nervous. Well, I guess it's time to just start establishing where I want to live. Nothing too fancy for a starter base. I'm just gonna Oh, I left a crafting table up on that hill. If this was Egg Carton, I would have just made a new one and left that one there. Going out and gathering resources is going to be kind of dangerous, so the more I can save, the better off I'll be. Even if it is just 4 planks. A shovel, so this goes a little bit faster. And while we're here, I might as well make a pickaxe. Yeah. Because we are already running out of time before the first night. Now I think I'm going to keep my first house relatively simple here. I don't even know how long we have left on the first day here. Oh, emerald. It must be pretty high over water level then. I'll chop down this tree here. And it is getting to nighttime, so I'm just gonna get into the wall here. Oh, I left my crafting table out here. Gonna make a bed. Now, beds aren't super important for managing your respawn locations, since it's hardcore mode, can't really do that. I do, however, want a way to skip the night. Something tells me I'm going to die very quickly if I don't do that. First night accomplished. Pickaxe and a shovel, grab an axe, and then sword. Alright. Got our first set of tools here. Lock the bed down. And these I can just go ahead and feed into the furnace. And get some food going. Saw some coal down this way. If I'm careful, I can just quickly... I also really have to get iron and stuff. Not just for tools and whatnot, but the main thing, which will be a bucket, so I can move some water nearer my base so I can establish a farm for food. Now my end goal here is that I do eventually want to go fight the Ender Dragon. But that's gonna take me a long while. As I said, I am not very good at this game, so I doubt massively I'm gonna be able to fight the Ender Dragon without dying, without being well and truly over-prepared for it. The other thing about this series that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge for me is I don't know how long the episode should be. I don't know what to do, like intros and outros and whatnot. It's something that I'll get a feel for as it goes on, I'm sure. Oh, apple. Wait. The tree was about here? Oh, I guess it's true. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Well, now that a sort of starter home base is established, I think the next thing that I need to work on will be a mine. I think I want it to be relatively close to my house, but not quite connected. Maybe here? I do want it to be very open air so I don't have to deal with things spawning there during the day. And with a little bit of luck, there won't be an ancient city underneath my starting base. I should probably establish, like, work areas on the way down as well. Just a place to refine materials and recraft tools so I don't need to go all the way back up. Man, it really seems like a lot of gravel currently. Who knows, maybe it only goes down another layer. It looks like we're finally getting to the bottom of this gravel. Way. At least in the spots where see the bottom. You know, I don't even really have a use for copper, to be honest. There's no sense in me digging this. Why? That's the sort of stuff that gets me killed, honestly. Finally starting to get rid of some of this gravel. I think this corner is where I'm gonna have the first of the established work areas. It appears that I missed a spot. Alright. God, this area feels a lot better now that the gravel's gone. Gravel? Okay. I'm going to talk a lot of shit about gravel throughout these videos. Gravel's one of those things where I find it quite nice to use as a building block. And I can see its use for things like getting flint. It is just so annoying when it's in the way. And it just always seems to be in the way. However, this part I'm going to go ahead and establish the workshop area. I mean, this is my real weapon, so I'm establishing workshop area anyway. I don't have to. I think I'm gonna repeat a similar design. Probably every one rotation, so it'll be on this corner every time. All the way down to bedrock. Now, in preparation for some base upgrades that I'm going to be doing next episode, I'm going to be moving to over here. Sand's the one that's on my house. One's always going to be there. Let's see here. This corner. Here. Seems like a very small area to be growing trees, to be honest. Wait, if this is... There. That's just to kind of visualize the area a little bit. Works out if I just stagger them a little bit. And there will be a much larger tree area later on, but what we've got to work with for now. Now the other thing I want to do is 1, 2 here, 5, 5. There. 3, 5. I'm gonna place a torch just to keep the area lit a little bit. Hopefully prevent too many things from spawning down here. Now, it is nighttime, and normally I would be rushing off to go to bed, but no, I think I'm fine to stay down here for a little bit at this point. Have to be mindful of things, you know, walking down here. Hopefully that's far enough that anything that drops down here will be either dead on arrival or close enough that I only had to hit them once without any real risk to me. I just checked which Y level I'm on and realized that I am currently on Y63, which means 2 things. First off, yes, I was quite far from water level, sea level, whatever you want to call it. The other thing is, I have a painfully long way to go before I start getting to layers which have things like iron, gold, and redstone, and all those fun things. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to be sitting here mining for a long while. You won't have to see any of that. I'll actually, jump cut back in when I get there. Unless a creeper falls on me and I die. Both are equally as likely. You know, a thought did occur to me. I said that I would, cut back in if anything interesting happens. But, given that this is a hardcore series, I can totally just cut in at random times and make viewers think that I'm gonna die. Huh. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Come on. Yet. I'll wait till you forgot we had this conversation. Finally happened. We've hit our first cave system. It appears to be a ravine, but it also appears to be fully submerged. This is quite interesting. Oh, okay. Well then. This seems like it's going to be a problem later. But, on the bright side, I don't see an anxious city. So that's a good sign. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with this situation. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. I just wish it were something a little bit easier to deal with than a flooded ravine. On the bright side, it doesn't seem to be too bad to deal with here. Luckily, it's right on the edge. This portion doesn't seem that deep. The other portion's the deep portion. I can just wall this off and then use gravel to clear out the mine portion. Oh. Hold on. It appears that there is a ravine. Not seeing any iron. Oh, still quite a ways off of to that level. Which means I'm gonna have to be careful mining here, because spit and drop seem like a great way to end the series early, eh? You know, I've somehow forgotten that rain was in Minecraft. That surprised me. Iron. Exciting. Saving it. Saving it for when I get to it. Nope. Saving it. Alright. Here we go. The first iron on the hardcore world. Why isn't that exciting? With that, I think we're gonna call it an end to episode 1. We're nearly at the bottom of the cavern. Next episode is going to focus on upgrading this area a bit more, surface, using some of that cobblestone we've got, as well as setting up a farm. I hope you had as much fun with this episode as I had making it, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep it weird.